Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for October 21st to the end of the month. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're going to jump right into it, Pisces, y'all. A lot of major aspects. A lot. Yeah. And we are doing the last 2 weeks. There's so much happening here. A lot of auspicious aspects, as you'll see. The blue asterisk indicating the best, most favorable aspects of the next 2 weeks. A lot of breakthrough energy, a lot of seal the deal energy as well. And you may be feeling the impact of the full moon in Aries that we just had. Remember, we also have Sun square Mars that you're going to feel for the next few weeks. And we are approaching Mars opposite Pluto at the beginning of November. It's a strong aspect. You're definitely going to feel some of it as we get closer to the end of the month. Remember, they're kind of like the undercurrents here, okay? But a lot of water energy. So remember, a lot of emotions here, a lot of emotional growth as we have been experiencing. These 2 weeks, by the way, Venus is in Sagittarius, okay? So there's a little bit of fire for you. We get more fire and air next month, but Venus in Sagittarius, your 10th house of career. There's possibly some fun that you're having with career, or, there's a lot there. I talk a lot more about it in your last week's reading. So let's dive right in. Okay, so we kick off on Monday, October 21st, with Mercury trining Saturn. So, wow. This is absolutely one of my favorite aspects, one of the best aspects, not only of these 2 weeks, but of the entire month. You've got Mercury, the messenger, right? Planet of communication, writing, commerce, this great harmonious aspect with the planet of long-term stability, authority, structure, Saturn. That's in your sign, Pisces. So you're going to really feel this, okay? Great day to sign contracts, make deals, agreements, build bridges, have important conversations. You could receive messages around here regarding your long-term goals and plans as well. Okay, remember Saturn is Chronos, a lot of long-term energy, especially with relationships and finances. There could be something here with travel for you with the fact that Mercury is in Scorpio, maybe planning a trip, maybe conversations with people overseas around this time as well, publishing and broadcasting as well. Okay, so remember, there's a lot of long-term potential here. Both planets in water signs, very emotionally moving, a lot of focus on your future. Okay, this is going to be really nice. Remember, Mercury's also intellect here, so just even thinking about the long term for you, but this absolutely can be life-changing, this aspect, because we are coming after Venus trine Saturn. We're coming after Mercury trine Jupiter. So you see that there's been a story that's being told in your life right now. Okay, so continue to be the author of your story. Take advantage of this aspect. It is enormous. Now, and spirituality for sure. Spirituality, big time, with the fact that Mercury and Scorpio is in your 9th house, higher mind, your perspective on things, your philosophies, your belief system. So really nice here. Now, Tuesday, October 22nd, let's start with the Sun squaring Pluto. Okay. Now, this is going to be very interesting for you because the Sun is in Libra at this point. You see, it's right before moving into Scorpio. The Sun is going to have this square with Pluto in Capricorn, which is at 29 degrees. So this is happening at 29 degrees, an anaretic degree. It's strong, okay? Let's just keep it that way. Very simple. It's strong. Remember, Pluto went direct, okay, in Capricorn. So you will be feeling that energy. Pluto is power, empowerment, all right? But what's happening here is something that we call a T-square. We've got Mars in Cancer, Pluto in Capricorn, the Sun in Libra, all cardinal signs. So there's that cardinal energy, okay? Really activated here. Also approaching Mars opposite Pluto while the Sun is squaring Mars. So there really is a lot happening here with Mars truly in the picture. Now, Pluto is in Capricorn, that rules your 11th house. So your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, but also your social network. There may be something here with friends, maybe something here with a community that you belong to where you may feel a little bit of a squeeze. And I say that because with this T-square and everything else that's happening, it really is, there is a sense of power struggles here and power tripping, egos at play. Mars and Pluto are definitely like the villains of an 80s rom-com. Okay, they're the chips and the Chads and the Chesters, whatever, they've got their collars flipped up, egos at play, like I said, okay? Egos at play, and they can be very draining. Remember, this can be a draining time for you, even physically. So don't overwork, don't do things, but don't let anyone put you in that position. Do not let anyone drag you into their low energy frequency. All right. So remember, because this is activated again with, like maybe friendships or whatnot. All right. Maybe even lovers, maybe even relationships, maybe even financial relationships, business partners. Those are all in the picture here for you. Okay, Pisces. So remember, don't let anyone steal your power. You're going to be fine here as long as you are in touch with your higher self. There is something here that also could actually, with legal matters and contracts, there could be something here. Just remember, this is all about finding your inner harmony, right? That balance, finding that balance in your life. Pluto is death and rebirth and transformation. So also destruction as well. And it is in Capricorn, which is systems and structures. So in some cases, a lot of y'all may be breaking down walls that are necessary, things that are not working. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Remember, Libra is also on the South Node. So there may just be some things that need to exit, have to go, and you are aware of it. So just have the outcome that you want. All right. Remember, this is Pluto, empowerment. Everything is a choice. Choose this energy. Courage is a choice. Have the outcome that you deserve. And squares, sure, they're challenging, but they do release a great deal of energy. Okay. Now, Sun in Scorpio for the next 4 weeks. So even with all the water energy that we've been having, you're definitely going to still feel a big shift on the same day as we move into Scorpio season. Now, this is going really deep. This is wanting answers. I talked about this a lot more in your monthly forecast. This is seeking your higher truths. There is a depth here with that Scorpio energy, a feeling of, I got to know, I got to go deep. I got to know what is going on here. But personal transformation, definitely a big name of the game here, especially for you. All right. Remember, Scorpio rules your 9th house. So spirituality, your belief system, higher mind, education, even maybe something with going back to school, something with learning something, again, publishing, broadcasting, everything that I mentioned earlier, love, relationships, finances, all big themes through Scorpio season as well. So you could feel around this time, it is kind of like a dramatic entrance into Scorpio season with the Sun square Pluto. And there may be something, again, that where you may feel a little bit of a squeeze or feel a little bit tested, especially spiritually, right? So make time for yourself. Make that time for yourself. You create your reality. I say that all the time. So go deep here. You could have really big, profound moments. Okay. Now, Thursday, October 24th, we've got Mars sextile Uranus. One of my favorite aspects in general. I love Mars sextile Uranus. This is really nice, especially like it's very, very thinking about your future, but it's all about breakthroughs. Okay. Remember, Uranus is all about those breakthroughs. So very favorable aspect. And you see the thing that's been happening so far. What have I been saying? Breaking down walls, death and rebirth, transformation, breakthroughs. Uranus is the great awakener. Okay. So Mars, by the way, action, passion, drive. And you know that Mars is in Cancer. Now we're toward the end of the month where Mars is at the height of him being really unruly and feisty and patient, does not do well in Cancer. However, what's happening here? This is a sextile. This is a favorable aspect. So it's like one of those superhero movies where the main superhero is caught under a dark spell, but Uranus is like his, I don't know, girlfriend, sister, brother, whatever it is. Uranus is like, Mars, come back to me. You know me. Break the spell. You can do this. Break the spell. And he does. Okay? He breaks the spell. He, has his moment. He takes action. He snaps out of it and brings you that breakthrough that you deserve. He brings you that surprise, that progress I was talking about. Now, Uranus and Taurus, that's your 3rd house. Something really big here with communication. Maybe, again, a conversation that that needs to be had. That really, propels you forward. Something here with aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors,
all part of the third house. And again, travel. There may be something here with travel, short distance travel. Okay. So lots of potential here. Mars is going to be in this great place for a few days, out of this spell for a few days. Lots of potential. So take that action. Mars wants you to take action. Okay. Sextiles are windows of opportunity. Now, you see, just a few days later, like I said, Mars is out of that spell. Mars is going to trine Neptune on Monday, October 28th. You know that Neptune is in your sign. This is big. And Mars is in Cancer in your fifth house of pleasure, joy, love, true love, romance, creativity, self-expression, procreation, recreation, hobbies, things like that. Okay. So just the fact that Mars is trining Neptune, I've said this all the time. These are the two planets that have absolutely nothing in common together. So when they actually work together in a trine that is enormously auspicious, I mean, this is magic. This is magic. This is kismet. All right. So this is really, really great. It is cranking up your spirituality. Both the Romans and the Greeks, by the way, associated Neptune with the sea. Okay. So emotions, and there's that depth here, and this is imagination, compassion, kindness, empathy, selflessness. I mean, the list goes on, but it goes a long way too. All of this really wonderful high frequency energy, very visionary, creative energy as well. Your intuition I mean, remember, Neptune's in your sign, so this is for you to take. All right. Mars, how interesting is this? Mars, physicality, remember that, right? And then Neptune, then nebulous and imagination and all that. I mean, like merging. So this is dancing, right? This is singing, music. This is very artistic energy too. Use it to dream big, okay? Because that's the other thing. Neptune is dreams, and Mars is fueling that. So dream big, okay? And also pay attention to your dreams. Pisces, y'all are among the most like psychic, intuitive of the signs. And your dreams could be sending you messages this day. Now, same day, Venus will square Saturn in your sign. So remember what I said earlier, Venus is in Sagittarius in your 10th house of career. Well, there could be something here related to career where Saturn is he's bringing a little bit of pressure. Okay. At this point, he's grown a mustache. He's put on his aviators, and he does not want you to have any fun. Venus is all about having fun. Right. And so you kind of have to just work with this energy. It is like one of those, when you finish work early, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get together with the squad, my family, best friends, whatever it is. And we're going to go to, Cheesecake Factory, have a great time. Well, Saturn, your boss, calls you and is like, not today. Nope, you got work to do. I'm gonna actually give you more work. So you kind of have to work with these energies. Saturn is the authority, the planet of responsibility, the taskmaster planet. But remember, Saturn karma as well. All right. So remember, Saturn rewards you, and this is just one of those days or aspects where Saturn is just like, yeah, not today. So work with the energies, okay? Work with these energies. Don't let it ruin your fun, right? Do the work that Saturn requires. Don't fight it. Just explore it. Anything that you may feel this day that feels a little strong or draining, or there's something here that, you feel that squeeze, right? Work with it and then go have fun, okay? Then go to the Cheesecake Factory with your friends, okay? They're open late, all right? Now, October 30th, this is now Wednesday, Mercury opposite Uranus, another one of those days. And I really, listen, let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this, Pisces. The reason why this may have a big impact on you is because we've got Mercury, the planet of communication, glaring at Uranus. They're not getting along. Uranus in your third house of communication. Mercury's home. Mercury's like, get out of my home. Okay, so Uranus, remember, surprises, the unexpected. And so this is a day where you just want to be mindful of the things that you say, okay? Because Mercury and Uranus are both a little bit unhinged, all right? A lot that has to do with communication matters, so there could be potential for something to possibly go a little bit sideways here. And that does include the way that you think about someone or a circumstance or a situation, and you say something and it comes out. and everyone hears, and you're just like, oh, oops, that was meant to stay up here. Well, too late. Secret's out, right? Mercury and Scorpio. Remember, secrets, revelations, things being revealed. So just keep that in mind. It is like that Kristen Wiig Saturday Night Live skit. Remember the one when it was like the surprise birthday party, and she's like, needed to tell that person, like, we're throwing you a party, and the whole skit is her just trying to keep it in, but then she tells the person and then runs through a wall. All right, so this is gonna be a testing time where just be mindful of what you say, but on the flip side, yes, you could hear something too. You could hear someone could say something to you that really you're like, what? Or right? So sometimes people don't mean to say the things they mean. It has the feel of a Mercury retrograde. It's just not. It's just more like someone could say something that, it's just misinterpreted the wrong way. Or remember, because emotions are really heightened right now, people can be a lot more reactive. So this is definitely a time to just focus on mindfulness, Pisces. That's all you have to do. As long as you are being your authentic self, being in touch with your higher mind, you're going to be 1000% fine, because A, you have absolutely nothing to hide, right? And B, anyone says anything to you, water off a duck's back, because you know who you are. Okay? There you go. Now, you see Mercury's going like, ooh, because now an amazing aspect that ends the month. Mercury trining Neptune again, Neptune in your sign. So wonderful. Absolutely great. I really love this. It is like beautiful conversations. This is like poetry in motion, right? Mercury all about communication with Neptune. So a lot of compassion here. Great for world building. This is an aspect made for artists, for visionaries, for, writers and whatnot. So, and it is a great water trine that's happening at this time. We got Mercury in Scorpio, Neptune in your sign, and Mars in Cancer. I love this. I love the fact Mercury's intellect, logic, right? Merging with Neptune, which is, again, like imagination, intuition. I mean, ooh. So, again, remember what I said, dream big, okay? Speak the things that you want to attract into existence, but also be in touch with your intuition. You're going to feel it really flowing out. Your imagination. This is also Halloween. If you celebrate Halloween, you're going to see the most amazing imaginative costumes, okay, that people could be talking about for like days and weeks, and it could be yours because your imagination is going to be so heightened around this time. It's going to be enormously special. All right, so you could be the one that does that first costume of a turtle wolf car, whatever it is. All right, so one last thing is that the day after November 1st, new moon in Scorpio. Wow. That's big. That's in your ninth house. Okay, so really big energy here. I feel like there's just so much happening. There's a lot happening, Pisces, but the fact that Saturn and Neptune are very active and they're in your sign, these are going to be 2 really big weeks for you. All right, Saturn. Pisces. Oh, who am I? Who says that? All right. So anyway, let's get to it. Pisces. All right. Let's see what's going on for you for October 21st to the end of the month for Pisces, Pisces rising, and Pisces moon. Okay, Pisces. All right. So, wow. Okay. I do a traditional occultic cross spread, offers the best overview. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Pisces, secondly, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, listen, this is going to be, it's going to be, all right? The next 2 weeks are going to be. But let's see what's going on for you. Again, a lot of strong energies for these next 2 weeks. I got to tell you, you get a mic drop. You're the only sign. And this week you're because I don't go in order all the time. I don't start from Aries and go to Pisces when I do my reading. This week I did. You're the last sign. You're the only sign that got the 8 of Wands. Wow. All right. So yeah, let's get started. You can see that you're absolutely good here. You got the 6 of Pentacles. There you go. A lot of y'all are feeling a lot of support. A lot of y'all may be feeling a lot of wealth in your life. And when I say wealth in your life, I mean, obviously wealth comes in a lot of different forms. This is more about that gratitude and that generosity. Generosity is spirit that, remember I said taking action is, what makes that big difference. And it's possibly you taking that action to make a difference for other people in your orbit. It could be family, your friends. It's that feel good energy that comes with the Six of Pentacles. And again, it could be you receiving it as well. There is this great balance here that you may be understanding or really, really embracing about, like even spiritual wealth as well, right? Remember, giving as much as you can give, with the fact we have these energies that can be draining. So this is really special. Everything is just, it seems to be harmonizing for you. And again, finances could be a big thing. Remember, you got the nodes on your money houses. Speaking of money, love it. Love it. Yeah, you got the 10 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. I mean, there you go. That's amazing. That's amazing. 10 of Pentacles. This is a card where it is, the bigger energy that's coming through is like kind of coming into this physicality, physical world, your physical realm, really being aware, really being appreciative, that gratitude of the things that you do have, the things that bring you comfort. There's a lot of comfort in this card. This card is all about success, prosperity. It is legacy energy as well. Really nice here. Pentacles raining. It's raining pentacles. So big. Okay. So remember, wealth comes in a lot of different forms for a lot of y'all. Yeah. You're probably feeling that wealth in terms of money and even your physical world. So you could have, moved to a bigger place. Remember, look how big the castle is here, right? Or you could have felt that wealth in other areas of life, maybe like getting a new client. There's all of that. And again, still to come too. Remember, this is for the next 2 weeks. Really nice, really nice. There is a lot of family energy as well here. Like your domestic sector, remember, is activated with Jupiter and Gemini in your 4th house. But this is great. There's inheritance here as well as part of this. 10 of Pentacles feels really great. And I know someone, I don't know if it was a Pisces. I don't think it was y'all. There was someone who left a comment that said like, oh, I don't want inheritance. I mean, someone's going to die. Not really. You can like inherit someone's business that, the owners are retiring, or, I've inherited things from members in my family that are still alive. So it's not just, what I mean. Okay. So the other thing is you have the 8 of Swords here, but it really is, just seems like there may be a period of time that you went through where you were maybe not really communicating what you needed to communicate. There could have been something that was holding you back. It could have been even like, some low energy frequencies. There could have been a lot of not facing your truths or, the reality of a situation, but it just feels like you're coming out of that. It feels like you're truly coming out of that now, okay? With the 8 of Swords in your challenge area, like recognizing that. I think that like it's what's happening in your physical world is like the circumstances within your reality are helping you come through that and supporting you. But the other thing is like it could be, someone else that may be someone that you have to work with, okay? Someone who may be really not communicating. They may be in their head over analyzing a lot. Could be a family member, all right? Because this is a Gemini card. Remember, Jupiter and Gemini in your 4th house of your domestic sector. You see the 3 generations of family here as well. So there may be someone, and it doesn't have to be, but the fact that we have all this Uranus energy as well in your 3rd house. So you see all that family overlap, right? With the 3rd house, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors as well, all right? So it could be a neighborhood as well, but it's just a matter of you just, working with that energy, being open with that person, and possibly being the one that really helps them navigate through some of these energies. You have the 6 of Wands in your crown. Amazing. So yeah, continue to move forward. Okay. I love the fact that you got these 2 6s here. I mean, truly harmonizing in terms of there could have been a lot of y'all that may have moved forward, got a promotion, started your own company. There's something here that's really, really, really nice in terms of being recognized. This is someone who's being cheered on. Okay. So I love this. Absolutely amazing. But remember, it is that action. So a lot of y'all may be thinking about ways to continue to, or even receive and garner that recognition that you deserve. I mean, this is all about rising up. Okay. Rising above. Love it. And then you have the 10 of Swords here and the root of your spread. So I just can't even like. I mean, the fact. Okay, so can I just point something out to you real quick? So you see, you got 2 6s, 2 10s, and 2 8s. Let me continue though. You have the 10 of Swords and the root of your spread, and so this is the end. 10 is the end of the suit, right? This is the only card out of like this, like the like decan or whatever you want to call it, where there's sun, okay, where there's sunlight, and so you see the sun is coming out. Those dark clouds are clearing. This is a new dawn, right? 10 equals one new beginning, and so there is this sense of okay, I could have been going through a lot. I could have had a lot going through my mind. I could have felt that maybe even I was feeling betrayed, or I was truly going through like a really challenging time. But now, moving forward, now it's like, okay, I'm learning from those experiences because I'm on a karmic journey. Everything is karma. And this card is saying, hey, the sun's coming out. You're moving on to this next cycle now, but learn from everything that you went through because there's a reason why you experienced it. Use it to empower you so you never have to go through that cycle again. All right. So it's all about that karmic journey. All right. Now, 8 of Wands in your future. Movement, action, things happening. Absolutely amazing. Wow. You're good. You're very good. If you're here for work, that it doubly so with that 6 of Wands and that 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, by the is the Sagittarius card. Okay, remember you got Venus in Sagittarius in your 10th house. Of career, fame, public recognition, everything that you're seeking, thinking about, manifesting, wishing into existence. There you go. There you go. Look at these wands just zipping through the air, invigorating, everything aligning for you. Look how aligned they are. Okay, so seems like there is something that is going to land for you. There's something that's going to come through for you. There's something that's going to maybe even go like speed up, but there is definitely this next cycle journey era even. You even see, by the way, the fact that you got 2 Wands, 2 Pentacles, and 2 Swords. Wow. 2 is like, you've got two of each, and 2 is just kind of like, it's coming together. Things are coming together, right? The other thing is that, what was I going to say earlier? Listen, but also like, be in touch with your emotions, put a lot of emphasis on like emotions, feelings, love, like that heart energy, because you didn't get any cups. Okay. I'm not saying that you're not, I'm just, because they didn't show up, but we'll see what's in your stuff. Let's get to your stuff. Pisces. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is, pretty big. This is pretty big. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on, tell me what's happening. I love this, and I love y'all. All right, so Pisces. Okay, there you go. Yeah, really open up that heart energy, that heart chakra energy. That gratitude is going to help. Okay, I'm not saying that you don't have it, but you do have the 4 of Cups. The only Cups card that showed up in your spread, and we'll talk about this. First, I'm going to talk about the Page of Wands. Wow. Remember I said you've got Neptune very active in these trines, imagination, like thinking about like even your passions, what you're ambitious about. There's something new here with that page, okay? So a lot of y'all could be moving into this new place in your life, something that you really, really want, and you're dreaming really big. He's a big dreamer, all right? He wants to transform his life, okay? You see the pyramids in the background. I call them resurrection machines, okay? You even see this page. He's holding that one with 2 hands. Look at that grip. Like, he is not going to let this go. So let it bloom. Let it blossom. You got that 8 of Wands in your future, okay? So there's just continue to move in that direction, especially with these 2 10s. 10, remember, being the end. You've got these 6s harmonizing, right? 6 right in the middle pillar, that balancing. I mean, like, you're really good here. You're really good here. You do have the 4 Cups. So there is the bigger energy coming through is that there may be someone that is in your life that may be a little, you just kind of do, you have to like check in with that person. They may be, this card is associated with like boredom and apathy, and it's in your external factors area. So there may be someone that may be like that. It can be your significant other, it could be a child of yours, grandchild, something that resonates with you in that way, where they just maybe, this is a card. It's like the card of like emotional discontent. You can even see the hand of spirit offering this young man a fourth cup. He's got three. Fourth cup and arms crossed, okay? Crossing off his heart. Crossing off his heart here. So keep that in mind. And again, if you feel that, you know, I'm not even getting the strong energy around it, but because you didn't get any cups, I'm going to bring this up. But if you feel that if you feel like things are not happening for you, because that is something that could be here. It just seems like you may be doing something about it. But if you do feel that way, remember, it's all about the heart. He's, again, crossing off his heart. And so it's that gratitude. And it's having that gratitude for the things that you do have. If there is something that you're just kind of like bored with and you're like, nothing's happening for me. A lot of people leave messages like, well, nothing happens for me. I'm like, everything is energy. I talk about this all the time. The thoughts in your head, the words that come out of your mouth. When you speak those words into existence, you are creating your reality of that. So you, like, things happen for everybody, but people focus on that negative frequency and need to focus on that higher frequency. Everyone's heard of the law of attraction. So focus on that high vibration. Okay. Focus on that high vibration and you will get things that you want. Things will happen for you. All right. Now, the other thing is when I talk about that heart energy, when you have that gratitude, and I was talking about this in another sign, there is this a physiological component that actually affects your heart. All right. So I'm not going to go into it too much, but it's a big thing here. It's a big thing. I think spending time in nature may inspire you too. All right. So now you got the Four of Swords here. So I mean, I think this may be the rarest. I just don't know what to say at this point. But anyway, I'm going to point something out. Have you seen it yet? Did you see it, Pisces? Okay, so you got the Four of Swords. So yeah, have that stillness of mind. You deserve it. Okay, don't overanalyze things. Don't think over things. Don't fall into anyone's low energy frequency traps. Have that retreat that you need to, especially of the mind, spirit, to chakras, all of that. Okay, just putting things in order. But again, that stillness is going to serve you well. And then lastly, you have the Ace of Swords. So you are truly going to have a big breakthrough. This is all about having that mental breakthrough as well. So if anything has been up here, right, with that Eight of Swords energy and that Ten of Swords energy, you're going to be fine. This is all your potential. Remember, it's all about taking that action. But you see, the crowd, I mean, this is victory. This is success. This is Ace, new beginning, new cycle, brilliant ideas. Again, maybe a contract you sign, maybe an agreement that's made, but even peacemaking here with the Ace of Swords. But you're absolutely great. Now, the thing that I was going to show you is that you also got these two fours and then these two court cards. What is happening here? What is happening? So again, I don't even know. Okay, so you've got these two eights, two tens, two sixes, two fours, and then you have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So these two court cards. That's a pair as well. Okay. Well, I mean, you're obviously good. You know that, right? And all these pairs, by the way, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 10. 1 0 equals 1, new beginning. Big new beginning for you, especially with these two tens. You have the Ace of Swords here. I mean, like this, you got the Page of Wands here. Go after your dreams. Go after your dreams. You are set up for success. Things are going to happen for you with that Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords as well. Like you're 10 of Pentacles. You're good. You're absolutely good. Very excited for you. Okay. extremely excited for you. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is really rare. You know that, right? Okay, so oh gosh. Okay, so thanks so much. Next week, Pisces, we will talk a lot more about November. Okay, we're doing that in November next week. And we got 2 new moons. We got 2 new moons in November. And okay, so if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I really want to hear from you. What is going on? This is big. Okay, so thank you so much, Pisces. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.